Now, hi. I've had this question time and again. The question that goes like, how do I know that this is the right man to marry? Now, there is a good question, but in most cases, if you look at the asking, the motive behind the asking is such that the person asking the question is usually like they actually don't really know, or they actually imagine that they have no really, it's not within their power or their ability or their domain to identify and ascertain whether this is the right man for them or not the right man for them. But now, this is my response. In any relationship, the basic unit of any relationship is an individual, and you who wants to be in a relationship is first an individual. Number two, in any relationship, the common denominator is giving. So the question you need to ask yourself is, I'm getting into this relationship, what do I have to give? Because you can't give nothing. Number three, you're going to be in a relationship, and to be in a relationship, to be effective in any relationship, then you've got to be progressing, you've got to be interacting from the inside out. Inside out means you have giftings in you, you have talents in you. So you ask yourself, are those giftings and talents, is the man who is coming, is he an audience? Okay, you can perform using your gifts and talents and feel appreciated and feel like they are impacting positively on that man. Will your gifts and talents, will they take this man from where he is to a higher pedestal or to a higher ground? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself. Number three, is what you have relevant to this man? Because everyone has gifts and talents, everyone has skills, everyone has experience, everyone has something to give. But the question you need to ask yourself is the object or the substance of your giving, is it going to make a difference in that man's life as a woman? Because at the end of the day, the potential in you is that one of a suitable helper. So that potential, as it unfolds, as you interact with this man, first as your friend, it develops into your boyfriend, eventually into your fiancé, and eventually becomes your husband. You got to ask yourself, do that potential you have, is it tailor-made to affect this guy positively? Is going to help him to walk in the journey of fulfillment of his dreams, his vision, his God-given dreams and visions? Is your potential, is your gifting, is it tailor-made to help him to achieve that? So if all the answers to your questions are yes, then that is the right man to marry. That is the right man you need to focus on. Be honest with him, be so keen with him, be observant with him. Why? Because this is the guy who needs you. The rest don't need you. This is the guy who needs you. Why? Because you will now become like a compass direction. You will help this guy, single out the most important goal to carry out and forget about the others, or rather come for them later, but focus on this one, because at that particular time he has the resources, mental resources, emotional resources, and spiritual resources, and even physical, financial, and all that stuff. They have that potential, that capacity to fulfill that goal, at a very appointed time, or at the exact time, without wasting so much time. So that is what the work of a suitable helper. So you ask yourself those questions, whether you are able to do all that. If you're not able to do that, the most important thing to do and the most mature action to do is to withdraw from that person. Don't entertain them, don't entertain their company. Why? Because you're wasting their time and you're wasting yours.